Hello everyone, welcome to the Take Care Man channel. My name is Todd. In this video, we're going to look at the shaving soaps and aftershaves I'm most looking forward to using in fall/autumn 2022. All right, everyone, welcome in. Let's get into this list, but before we do, a couple of honorable mentions. Frosted Pumpkin from Vanillé Soaps. This is a mentholated pumpkin scent. It's very unique. It's almost got a little bit of a green and earthiness mixed in with the pumpkin. The second one would be the PAA Glow Tube Pre-Shave. So it's not a shaving soap or an aftershave, but you could use it as such. There is a clown fruit soap and splash and all the other products PAA makes. But I wish Douglas and Fran would make more of these special edition pre-shaves. I love the cube tube and the ice tube. So not the cube, but the tube. Just keeps you from getting it on your hands. I think I find it a little bit easier. And this is in that scent that comes out, I think usually in the fall, clown fruit. I'm not sure if it's coming out this fall or not. I'm just not aware, but it's a great scent. It sort of reminds me a little bit of juicy fruit, but with kind of this underlying like earthiness and richness that makes you think of fall. It makes me think of going to like the fair during the fall time. At least that's when the fair came around when I was a kid. And this one glows. You're not going to be able to tell, but it actually glows. It glows in the dark. The clown fruit pre-shave from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Okay, coming in at number 10 is a pair of products that I recently heard someone kind of put down. They said they didn't like it. They think it was very good. I love it. It's the Ogallala Bay Rum, the shave stick, and the aftershave. So this is not medicinal like a lot of other bay rums. This is that rich, deep, beautiful bay rum, but it's got the sandalwood thrown in there, which kind of rounds it out. It's just a beautiful fall scent, or at least it makes me think of fall. It would do nice during the holidays as well, but this is, in this list, I'm primarily looking at the things. What are the things I'm going to be using in October and November primarily? And yeah, this is the shave stick. I also have it in the deodorant, which is very nice. So I frequently use unscented antiperspirant, and I just put the deodorant that's scented over on top of the unscented antiperspirant. So I like these Ogallala products. I like it quite a bit. I think that the soap and the splash perform quite nicely. So not really sure why other people have had problem with it, but yeah, I love it. All right, number 9 is Tennessee's own Lakewood Soap Company, Mr. Powell's Mellow Honey Mash. This is whiskey, honey, and aged wood. Beautiful scent. It does come in a nice balm as well. You get the honey, you get the whiskey, and you get the wood. It's just a well-blended scent that makes me think of fall. There's even a little bit of like a hay note, like, this time of year sort of the way the outside smells, leaves, hay, that kind of like herbaceous changeover kind of scent. Yeah, it's beautiful. Mr. Powell's Mellow Honey Mash from Lakewood Soap. Number 8 is Crown & Crane's Barista. This is a wonderful scent. It has like coffee, tea, steamed milk, leather, and different fruit notes in there. It just smells like walking into like a really nice coffee shop. There's not a whole lot of a coffee note in here. It's real subtle. It's more of just like a clean, nice, relaxing place you'd want to go sit and have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, read a book. Overall, get sort of this powder leather type vibe. It's just a well-blended, beautiful scent, and it's honestly kind of hard to describe. This also comes in a balm. They don't have splashes at Crown & Crane, but it also comes in a roll-on fragrance oil as well. And these are just like $10 for the fragrance oil, so a pretty good deal there. But yeah, number 8 is Barista from Crown & Crane. All right, coming in at number 7 is a soap I knew I would buy because my friends are behind it. John and Gerard at the Lather Talk podcast. Lather Hog himself, John, we've had on the Take Care Men Mental Health podcast, and this is Voices from the House of Mammoth. This is a mango sticky rice scent, and the proceeds go to benefit Stop Asian American and Pacific Islander Hate, that organization. I'll put a link to them in the description. I was a little worried when I heard the scent description for this. I like mango. I'm not a big gourmand fan. And so I thought, oh no, this is going to be sweet gourmand. I'm not going to like it. But it has this underlying sort of well-rounded, I would say, like deep richness that keeps it from being saccharine sweet. So the sweetness is there of the mango, but it's more of like a herbaceous sweetness. Mango's not a super, it has like mango has like a little bit of greenness to it as well. But this just fits really, really well with fall, if you ask me. The soap and the splash are both great. You do want to shake up the splash a little bit because it does settle in the bottom. I think this scent has moved into like my top 10. This is a really great scent. I really enjoyed using it. And it's one of those that once you use it, you sort of enjoy it for hours after, because it did have pretty good staying power in terms of the scent. So yeah, number 7, Voices. It's a collaboration between the Lather Talk podcast and House of Mammoth. Coming in at number 6 is one that's a little bit polarizing in the community. It's Fougere Gothic from Barrister and Mann. But I mean, how do you not use this during Halloween season? I personally love the scent. It's a fougere of a type, but it's a very dark fougere. Earthy, gritty, but I also get some freshness in there. I think that this is a masterpiece, personally. A lot of people don't like it. Barrister and Mann's Fougere Gothic. All right, coming in at number 5 is Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Atomic Pumpkin. This is a bay rum with pumpkin scent added to it, but it's so much more than that. I was a little bit afraid this would smell like bay rum with just some pumpkin thrown in, but it doesn't. It's a pumpkin forward scent. So it's very much like pumpkin pie, but it's got a depth and richness and even a bit of a darkness that comes through in the spice that I really like. This is a great scent. I have it in the aftershave, and it's just wonderful. So that's number 5, Atomic Pumpkin from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. And by the way, I just add with this, it's not gourmand at all. I said pumpkin pie, but it's not. There's no sugary sweetness to it. It's not syrupy. It's not saccharine sweet. It's just this well-blended richness. I really like this Atomic Pumpkin. Number 4 and 3 are kind of a combination. I'll just do them together. So this is number 3 and 4 combined. It is Declaration Grooming's Dark Fall and Southern Witchcraft's Autumn Ash. Now, I used to have the splash for this, but I actually knocked it off the bathroom counter like about a year ago, and so the top got broken, and so I kind of used it more quickly than I would have. I put some aluminum foil over the broken bottle and kind of put a rubber band around it, but I used it up pretty quick, and I love that splash. Like, I love the way this Dark Fall splash smells, and of course the soap's great too. That's so good. It's like being outside, a pile of leaves burning, raking up leaves on a crisp autumn afternoon. So it's like a freshness with a hint of smokiness, so like a deep freshness with a scent of smokiness. So when I say fresh, I don't necessarily mean clean. I mean like open, airy. It's beautiful, and very similar to it, to my nose anyway, is Southern Witchcraft's Autumn Ash. It is a little bit smokier. Yeah, it's quite a bit smokier and a little bit darker, a little bit more of that crumbled leaves, burning leaves, and a little less of that open freshness. A little darker, more earthy, I would say almost dank a little bit, but it's great. Like, I love both of these. I will say I tried the sample of the EDT for this, and it was a little bit strong. This might not be one I would wear to work. It would be one that I'd wear more on the weekend or out, during the weeknight. But yeah, Declaration Grooming's Dark Fall and Southern Witchcraft's Autumn Ash. Very similar. Number 3 and number 4 on my top autumn/fall fragrances. So number 2 is another Southern Witchcraft's soap and scent. It is Southern Witchcraft's Samhain. That's incorrect. It's Samhain is the way you pronounce I think it's a Gaelic holiday. Pronounced by this as it's believed to be the night where the divide between the afterlife and the current life is the thinnest. It's also the holiday which All Souls and All Saints Day in the Catholic and other Christian traditions is based. But yeah, this is Samhain. So as you can see there, it's pumpkin, sandalwood, bourbon, and tobacco. It is absolutely wonderful. And this is one, first approach it, I'm thinking, oh no, this might be a gourmand, but it's not. But it is sweet. Again, these combinations of sweetness and earthiness. And to me, you think about Halloween, you think about the candy, but you also think about the darkness of like Halloween, and the days are getting shorter, so it gets darker earlier. Leaves burning, leaves sort of rotting, piling up. Pumpkins kind of start to go bad after Halloween. I think these scents of this, like this sweetness combined with this darkness, is really characteristic of these fall scents. This one, you get the pumpkin, you get the bourbon, you get the tobacco. The sandalwood's a little bit muted. I think it rounds it all together, but definitely the pumpkin, the tobacco, and the bourbon is there. Yeah, it's just got a great sweetness. I love this. I love this. I have it in the splash. I initially just had it in the soap, but I ordered the splash as well. Samhain from Southern Witchcrafts. Great scent. My number 2 scent on the list. I like that one enough that I actually also bought the EDT of Samhain. It's great. Southern Witchcrafts EDTs are very affordable. That's one of the things I like about their EDTs. I wish PAA's EDTs were a bit more affordable. I wait till I have a PAA coupon available before I buy the EDTs there. But my number 1 scent from PAA, as you might guess, since I mentioned the EDTs, is Cider House 5. I love this scent, and I was able to get one of the holographic labels when I ordered it last year. This is tobacco, but with apple and smokiness. This is great. Like this to me kind of gets away from just the Halloween type scents and really gets to sort of fall with that apple note in there. It really helps carry it into November, I think, past Halloween. I have a hot apple cider from Sterling I like as well that could have been an honorable mention, but this adds that tobacco to it, so it's not so much of a just straightforward apple and cinnamon. This is apple, cinnamon, smoke, tobacco is what I get. And so to me, this is primarily, even though the apple's there, it's primarily a tobacco scent, and I just love it. That's my number 1 autumn fall scent for 2022, basically for the months of October and November before we get into the holiday Christmas type scents. Number 1, PAA's Cider House 5. All right, let me know what your favorite fall and autumn scents are down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care, man.